call fades behind that. Like,
Fades
nigga,
behind what?
taking Crips on a tour where I'm a blood. Nigga, what do you mean? My own homies. I lost half of the game like that. It's crazy that Ye did more for me in the last 2 weeks than Dre did for me my whole career.
What up, y'all? It's Coffee tapping back in with another one of y'all. Hear that clip there? The game, the trailer for the game on Drink Champs, right at the right time too. As we've pointed out, this is make or break for the game. His career and credibility as an MC has took a major hit over the years, till, as we're all well aware of recently, he's an IG spammer. Tag artists and all that. We're not going to get all deep into it. We already know what it is. And as I always point out, it's wild. That's what it's come to with the game. But this new project on the way, Drillmatic, single out with Kanye, Easy, Hit Boy, Primo, and Kanye all, doing a collab when it comes to producing the track. And here he is on Drink Champs. Took him a long time to get there, but it's at like the right time. He's trying to buzz up some attention, get back viral and all that. And I'm sure there's going to be a whole bunch of sound bites that are jumping off in the blogs off this one, because we know how Game does. As I pointed out, we all know, what I'm saying? Game was trolling before trolling was trolling. All that dissing, before G-Unit, while he was with G-Unit, after he was with G-Unit. Every time he had a project coming 5 months before then. You know what I mean? But what do y'all think about what he said there, sending some shots at Dr. Dre? Ye's done for Game. Ye's done more for Game in the past 2 weeks than Dr. Dre ever has done. What do y'all think about that, man? As we know, back when he was kicked out of G-Unit or whatever, ended up off Aftermath, moved over there to Geffen when the second project, The Doctor's Advocate, dropped, which featured no Dr. Dre production and was a dope album. A lot of people say that that's their favorite project by the Game. But Game's talked about a little bit about it here and there, but it was something that was kind of kept quiet, was that Dre wasn't fucking with Game. When all these tempers started brewing between Game, Fifth, and everyone, Dre and them kind of put it through the grapevine to fall back off all that. He didn't, and they stayed with G-Unit. I don't know if it was necessarily that it was just like a diss or like it was a beef or they were getting caught up in the beef, but I don't know. Reportedly from things I've heard, it was more or less just like Game was kind of looked at as problematic and to work with, and kind of all over the place, and people were like, yeah, we ain't really fucking with that. And it's interesting too, because on that second project, the big single off it was Kanye, what I'm saying, with Kanye, that Wouldn't Get Fired joint, which was a banger. We was talking about all the video vixens and all that, and that crack music jump off with Ye was going heavy on the mixtapes and everything back then as well. I forget which album that ended up being featured on, but Oh yeah. So you guys, I gotta, before I continue on, y'all remember that track he had on there with Busta Rhymes where it was like a letter to Dr. Dre? They were talking about, in the beginning, he said, I'm paraphrasing, don't quote me, but he said something to the effect of, yo, I got the cure for all this pain. Banana Snapple and Belvedere, my bad. Was jump in the comments if anyone ever, like, how sometimes, like when Tupac had Thug Passion, that drink was going crazy. When the Incredible Hulk was being mentioned in music, people was drinking that drink. When the Game was talking about that Banana Snapple and Belvy, were people drinking that? Get in the comments, let me know. But here we are now in 2022, and it sounds like he's opening up more. We got to watch the whole episode to find out more about it, but it seems Game has always felt some way about that whole situation with Dr. Dre. Because if y'all remember, man, he was being like, what was it, at the Vibe Awards or some award show right around that time when How We Do first dropped in the Game's documentary was officially on the way and all that. Like, they were like, yo, the next protege of Dr. Dre, this, that, and the third. But it just didn't work out. Game had to go elsewhere. And here we are now. What do y'all think? Is he always been feeling some kind of way about this. I mean, it's clear there's definitely some feelings off in the air, but at the same time, he's got this big album on the way that is like make or break. Like, he's trying to get back. This is Operation Get Back. He's trying to crawl out from all that debt, trying to get his name back there to the top of the game, you know, because let's be honest, his rep done kind of fell off. So at the same time, this is kind of a good move with the trolling, with this going viral, kind of, you know, Game airs out his issues with Dre. It's all strategy. It's all strategic. You know what I'm saying? When you get close to them album releases or some kind of major date where you're dropping something, just like Whack 100, the way he always keeps his name relevant in the news. You know, he goes to some wild extent to do it. Almost in a sense kind of took a page out of the Game's book and, you know, mixed it with steroids to get the Whack 100 style going, you know? But at the end of the day, we don't know if this is really true, you know? Did Ye do more for the game? Game knows, you know? It's kind of wild to hear whatever, but hear him say those words, but I don't know. Hit the comments. Let me know your thoughts on all this. Once again, I bet you there's going to be a lot of sound bites being used in blogs from this episode. You can tell just from the trailer, it was turned the fuck up. Game comes in masked up. He's getting his drink on. He's drinking 3 different kinds of liquor. He's telling Nori, yo, I'll drink this whole bottle. You drink that. He's also talking about bringing Nipsey Hussle on tour. You heard that, where he was saying he lost homies over bringing, you know, individuals from other gangs on tour with him. He's got to be referring to the whole situation with Nip. R.I.P. The late, great Nipsey Hussle. Which, what do y'all think, man, too? A lot of people felt like the Game was going overboard with his posting about Nipsey Hussle. And I always got to point out when I do these blogs, y'all, not everything that I'm putting into the blog is like 100% what Coffee feels. A lot of it is just narratives or different feelings that are of a substantial amount that are going around the blogosphere. We got to tap in on it all. You feel me? That's how we do, you know? This is how we do when we get our blog on. So there you have it, man. The Game on Drink Champs, the Drillmatic album on the way, trying to revive his career without the doctor. You heard? Remember on the one he said, Brock shocked me, brought me back from the dead. That's why they called him the doctor or something, right? What'd he say? The math gonna drop him and 50 ain't rocking with him. I don't know. That was a dope track too, that One Blood. But I don't know. Tap in, hit the comments. Let's talk about it all. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. New viewers, don't forget to sub to the channel, hit that notification bell. And I'm gone. Peace.